Sagittarius, have you been feeling in these recent days a very subtle yet unmistakable movement inside you, something like a distant calling, not loud, not urgent, but repeating just enough to make your heart tremble ever so slightly? You can't name it, you can't explain it, you only know that a powerful energy is approaching you inch by inch. And deep within the soul of a fire sign like you, someone who lives by truth, intuition, and the desire for freedom, you know this isn't a normal feeling. This is preparation. How long has it been since you last felt called like this? How long since you felt the universe looking straight at you, as if whispering it's almost time, Sagittarius? And interestingly, when it comes to weeks of strong, energetic movement, Sagittarius is always among the signs that sense it the clearest and the fastest. You don't just feel with your heart, you feel with your entire soul. You don't just notice signs, you almost see the direction hidden beneath them. Maybe you've been feeling a strong urge to leave something old behind, an unexplained restlessness, a sudden awakening triggered by something someone casually said, or a moment when you knew with full certainty, this is meant for me. That is exactly how the universe speaks to a Sagittarius. Not through soft signals like with air signs, not through emotional waves like with water signs, but through bold, intuitive hits, direct, honest striking right into the core of who you are. And if you're here hearing these words at this exact moment, then Sagittarius, you already know nothing is a coincidence. You didn't come here for a prediction. You came here to confirm something you've silently known. The universe is sending you signs in the first week of December, and your soul is preparing for this special test. Now, pour yourself a warm cup of tea or your favorite coffee, then take a seat with me. We're about to step into a very deep journey, a journey that only Sagittarius souls who are truly ready can hear in full. Let's begin. Part 1, Awakening. Signs the universe is calling Sagittarius by name. Sagittarius, there are weeks that feel unlike any other. Not because you go through major events, but because you can sense a very subtle yet very real movement inside your soul. A shift that isn't loud, doesn't come with warnings, doesn't announce itself, but it makes you pause, breathe deeper, and wonder, why do I feel like something is about to happen? And if you're feeling that, then Sagittarius, you're not mistaken. You're stepping into a week where the energy of the universe shifts so strongly that you simply cannot ignore it. Your soul, wild open intuitive, is the first to feel the change. Because you're not just a fire sign. You are the flame of truth, of freedom, of exploration. You are the sign that connects directly to the meaning behind everything. You don't just see events, you see straight through them. And this week, what you're sensing isn't imagination. It's a calling. In the past few days, you may have noticed some unusual things, a déjà vu so strong it made you stop for a moment, an unexpected encounter with someone you didn't think you'd see again, a strange thought passing through your mind that left you stunned, a burst of intuition that couldn't be explained by logic or a clear urge to leave something old, a place, a person, a habit, an emotion. These aren't random signals. They are system messages arriving at the same time to awaken something real inside you, the essence of a Sagittarius preparing to step into a new level of expansion. You may feel your mind spinning faster than usual, as if you're seeing multiple layers of truth at once. You may feel your heart becoming more sensitive, more receptive. And you may find yourself in strange moments of silence where everything around you seems to pause just so you can hear the whisper of your intuition. This week, your soul is being pulled in a new direction. Not a direction chosen by logic, but one chosen by the universe. And Sagittarius, you know this better than anyone. When the universe calls you, it's the call of truth. The call of purpose. The call of a journey you were born to walk. Pay very close attention to these signals in the coming days. Unexpected encounters with people who make you think deeper than usual. A strong urge to let go of something old, even if you don't know what the new thing is yet. Unusual thoughts dropping into your mind like puzzle pieces falling into place. A flash of intuition so sharp it pushes you to change something immediately. Sagittarius is the sign of vision, of expansion, of great journeys. So whenever you enter an awakening phase, the entire universe pushes you into a higher level, a truer, clearer level. And the signs you're seeing now are the very first indicators of that shift. The most important thing to remember: these are not random intuitions. This is preparation. Preparation for a turning point that could change how you see life. Preparation to release what has completed its role and open yourself to what is new. Preparation to enter the next chapter with stronger inner power and undeniable truth. Receive each sign with an open heart. Because Sagittarius, you are never guided in the wrong direction. Your intuition is stronger than you think. And this time, the universe is speaking to you directly without any distortion. If you're feeling these awakening signs in your life, share one small thing below so I know you're also in your awakening week. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the messages that follow, made specifically for Sagittarius. This week is only the beginning, and you are in the right place at the right time. The real journey is about to begin. Part 2, the soul test. The universe is measuring Sagittarius's maturity. Sagittarius, if the first part of this journey was the awakening call, then this part is where the universe begins to measure your maturity. This is not a test for the faint-hearted, and it's not a gentle lesson you can listen to and forget. This is a true soul test, one meant for a Sagittarius, a soul born to grow through truth, courage, and leaps of faith. This week, you'll clearly feel that the energy around you becomes more serious, more intense. Not the draining kind of intensity, but the kind that forces you to look deeper into yourself, into what you believe, into what you're still clinging to, even though you know it no longer fits. What the universe is testing is not material, not money, not work, not everyday problems. What's being tested is your faith, truth, and personal boundaries. The deepest layers of who you are. The parts you can't hide behind your usual strong smile or optimistic spirit. This week you may face situations like someone questioning your value, not to belittle you, but to see whether you truly know who you are. Their words are only a trigger for you to face what you've avoided: your own self-worth. A truth surfacing, a truth you didn't want to face, or one you've delayed for too long. It may come through a conversation, a repeated situation, or a heavy, silent moment that forces you to see clearly. A tense conversation where you have no choice but to speak your mind, even if you know it might completely shift a relationship. A choice pushing you out of your comfort zone, releasing something you've clung to, letting go of something you believed you needed, or accepting a new path you're not 100% ready for, but your soul has wanted for a long time. These are the tests a Sagittarius cannot avoid, because the universe wants to see whether you dare to live your truth. Sagittarius is the sign of truth. You hate lies, yet sometimes you lie to yourself to avoid pain. You are the sign of freedom, yet sometimes you trap yourself in invisible limits because you fear being misunderstood. You are the sign of spiritual growth, yet sometimes you resist change because you're comfortable with who you are now. And this week, the universe wants you to answer 3 important questions. 1. Do you dare speak the Sagittarius truth, the kind of truth that's straightforward, unapologetic, transparent? The truth that frees you, even if it invites discomfort or confrontation. 2. Are you still afraid of being misunderstood? Sagittarius is often misunderstood because your honesty is sharp like an arrow, but that is your beauty. This week, you must choose live as yourself or live to make others comfortable. 3. Will you step out of the old circle, old connections, old beliefs, old limitations? They've become far too small for you now. Sagittarius was born to move, expand, and move forward. The real question, will you step? This week, you'll realize that none of these tests come to hurt you, they come to grow you. Sagittarius always evolves through destiny's pushes, and this is one of those pushes. The core lesson the universe wants you to remember. You must choose, must speak, must move. Hesitation is the only thing that can stop a Sagittarius from reaching their true destiny. Let yourself be strong again. Let the fire inside you lead the way. And if you feel someone or something is testing you this week, share a little story in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to continue receiving messages the universe has for. Your path is expanding, and you are moving in the right direction. Part 3, the 3 types of signs Sagittarius will receive. Sagittarius, when your soul enters an awakening phase as strong as this week, the universe will not let you walk in the dark. Instead, it sends you signs that are clear, specific, and precise, but only if you truly listen will you notice them. And because you are Sagittarius, a soul constantly moving, exploring, overflowing with big ideas, your biggest challenge is not understanding the signs, but catching them before they disappear. This week, you will receive 3 important types of signs, each carrying its own mission, its own layer of meaning, and its own destiny highlight meant only for you. These are the signs that, if recognized in time, can shift the entire direction of your life. But if you miss them, the universe will not repeat them twice. Listen very closely. 1. Confirmation signs DUXCHN. This is the type of sign that makes you wake up instantly. It comes fast, sharp, and clear. Sometimes in a single sentence. Sometimes in a tiny detail you notice somewhere. Sometimes in someone saying exactly what you were just thinking. What is the universe doing? It is confirming your intuition is correct. And Sagittarius, you are a sign with intuition so strong it can be frightening. You know more than you say. And this week, everything you felt vaguely halfway uncertain about will be illuminated by a very real sign. A message arriving at the perfect moment. A conversation that snaps you into clarity. A coincidence that gives you chills. An old friend appearing and mentioning the exact issue on your mind. The interesting part about confirmation signs is they never come when you expect them. They come suddenly, like your own arrow returning and striking the center of truth. 2. Direction signs DUHUNN. If confirmation signs say yes, that feeling was real, then direction signs say, and here is where you need to go next. This is the most important type of sign for Sagittarius, the sign whose entire life revolves around journeys, experiences, and meaning. Direction signs reveal which path is opening, who should leave your journey, who is truly honest and aligned with you, which opportunity leads to your next chapter, what you've overlooked but must return to immediately. Direction signs may appear through an unexpected offer, a meeting that seems random but is anything but random, a warning from someone unexpected, a sharp inner knowing about who is sincere or who is hiding something, an event forcing you to choose a new path. For Sagittarius, direction is everything. When you choose the right direction, your life expands quickly. When you choose the wrong one, you lose motivation, connection, and faith. This week, the universe will guide you, and you must be clear-headed enough to see it. 3. Timing signs, DU. This is the strongest, sharpest, and also the easiest sign to miss. Timing signs tell you when to act, when to speak the truth, when to change direction, when to stop, and when to let go. Sagittarius is the sign of explosive energy, of sudden bursts of action. So when timing signs appear, you'll feel a powerful internal push. I have to do this right now. I need to say this before it's too late. I can't stay here any longer. It's time to turn. The most important thing about timing signs, they appear only once. If you miss them, you will feel your energy drop, your inspiration fade, or an opportunity pass by that you can't reclaim. And Sagittarius, because you think too fast, scatter easily, and often say just a little longer, you must stay extremely alert. Timing is everything. And this week, timing will be the key that opens the door you've been searching for. The core truth of these 3 types of signs, they each appear only once. They require Sagittarius to be fully present and listening. The more awake you are, the more signs you'll catch. The more you hesitate, the more you'll miss. The universe does not send signs to those who aren't ready. So if you're seeing them, you've entered your true expansion phase. If you want me to go deeper into each type of sign, leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe to continue receiving the messages designed specifically for Sagittarius. This journey is long and you'll need each part to fully understand the signals coming your way. Part 4, the full spectrum shift, emotions, relationships, intuition, and life purpose intensify. Sagittarius, if you thought the awakening signs in the earlier part were strong, this part will show you an even deeper and clearer transformation. Because this week the universe isn't just sending signals, it's pushing energy into every area of your life, emotions, relationships, intuition, finances, and even your sense of purpose. This is the week you will feel more alive and more real than you have in a long time, even if that truth shakes you to your core. First comes the emotions. Sagittarius is a free fire sign. You don't like being restricted, controlled, or boxed in. But this week, the urge to break free, to liberate yourself, to cut invisible cords will grow stronger than ever. You may feel suffocated in a relationship, a place, a role, or even inside emotions you've hidden for too long. At the same time, deep emotions that were suppressed, old wounds, returning memories, disappointments you once brushed aside, will rise to the surface. Not to hurt you, but to help you heal completely. Sagittarius doesn't like revisiting the past, but this week the past will come to you directly. And surprisingly, once you face it, you'll feel significantly lighter. Then the truth begins to reveal itself. The truth about someone. The truth about a relationship. The truth about a plan. The truth about your own feelings. Sagittarius has the ability to see through words, and this week your intuition will be so sharp that a single sentence, a single look, a single shift in energy is enough for you to know who is genuine and who is hiding something. This is also when relationship dynamics around you shift dramatically. Two-faced people reveal themselves through a careless comment, a small action, or an unexpected moment. Someone proves their loyalty right when you need it, often the person you least expect. Someone leaves and strangely you don't feel sad. You know their departure in space for something right. This is the moment you are called to cleanse your soul tribe. Sagittarius does not belong to half-hearted connections. Your spirit needs real people, people who can walk with you through big journeys, big changes, big missions. This week, a financial opportunity or a new path may also appear suddenly. It may look small, but it carries a major message. You are entering a transition. And Sagittarius, when an opportunity appears at the right time, it doesn't come for you to refuse. It comes to awaken the strongest part of you. Your intuition this week rises like an energetic map. You may dream more clearly, dream of people you've lost connection with, or dream scenes that feel like messages. You may feel guided in your dreams, or have such strong premonitions that you can almost see what's about to happen before it unfolds. This is also one of the most creatively charged weeks for Sagittarius. You may suddenly spark a big idea, feel the urge to start a project, feel compelled to do something new, or recognize a talent you haven't fully used. Your creative fire is being activated, and if you let it burn, it can open pathways you never expected. Overall, this is a week of transformation, but a beautiful one. A transformation that makes you truer, stronger, deeper, and more aligned with the version of yourself the universe is calling you to become. If you're feeling these shifts, share the sign you're noticing most this week, and don't forget to subscribe to receive more messages made specifically for Sagittarius. Your journey is accelerating, and everything you're experiencing has a very powerful purpose. Part 5 this week is Sagittarius's Destiny Gateway Choice Truth Breakthrough. Sagittarius, if you've made it to this part, then you already feel something very clearly. The energy of this week is not ordinary. It carries a depth, a force, and a level of focus so rare, as if the universe is opening a massive door right in front of you, waiting for you to step through. This is the week that shapes your future for at least the next 6 months. A week where every sign, every emotion, every encounter, every truth revealed has a purpose. Nothing is random. Nothing just happens. Everything is preparation for you to enter a new chapter, a chapter in which you must become the strongest, truest, and most liberated version of yourself. Sagittarius, this is the week you must choose. And these choices won't just change your feelings, they will change your life. 1. Choose between your old self and your stronger self. It's time to face this truth. Some parts of you have completed their role. Some habits are too old. Some wounds have been carried for too long. Some beliefs no longer match the path you're walking. This week you will feel clearly. Your old self is no longer enough. Old limits feel suffocating. Old roles you once held together no longer make sense. You can't bring all of that into your next chapter. To rise, you must lighten. To expand, you must release. 2. Choose between safety and a new freedom. Sagittarius is the sign of freedom, but ironically, you sometimes trap yourself in safety out of fear of hurting others, fear of disrupting stability, or fear of walking alone. But this week, safety will start to feel too small. You may feel like you're being squeezed inside a shell that no longer fits. Everything safe becomes heavy, while everything new, even if uncertain, pulls you forward. A new freedom is calling you, and only you know where your soul truly wants to go. 3. Choose between avoidance and truth. Truth will be the biggest theme of the week. You may have to say something you've kept silent for a long time. Have to admit something you've been avoiding. Have to face your true feelings. Have to accept the truth about a person or a relationship. This may not be easy. Truth is rarely soft, but truth always liberates. And Sagittarius, you are the one sign who can turn truth into power. 4. The universe is watching 3 major things in you. This week, everything you do reflects your level of maturity. How do you speak your truth? Do you speak to free yourself or to hurt someone? Do you speak from the heart or from reaction? Do you dare to say what you actually want? How do you break through your limits? Do you still accept invisible limitations, or are you ready to step out and reclaim your strength? Will you follow your true direction, even if others disagree? Sagittarius is often misunderstood, but your soul knows the path. This week you must choose between pleasing others or walking the path the universe has already opened for you. 5. When Sagittarius chooses, clearly destiny opens. There is something strange, but always true for Sagittarius. Destiny only opens when you make a clear choice. When you say what you need to say, leave when you need to leave, stand up when you need to stand, turn when you feel the calling. Your life changes instantly. Opportunities appear. Doors open wide. Aligned people show up. Your energy rises rapidly. Sagittarius, you are not waiting for a miracle. You are the miracle. 6. By the end of the week, you'll understand none of the signs were random. Looking back, you will see who arrived had a reason, who left had a reason. The truth revealed at the right time. Emotional bursts with a deeper meaning. Opportunities appearing with precise intention. All of it is guiding you toward your true destiny. And Sagittarius, your destiny has never been small. It is always bigger than you think. Bigger than your fears. Bigger than your limits. And bigger than anything you've imagined for yourself. This week is the gateway. The door is open. You just have to step through. Dear Sagittarius, if you've stayed with me until this final moment, it tells me something important. You're not just watching a prediction. You're truly listening to the calling of your soul. You're seeking a deeper understanding of your journey, the signs the universe is sending, and the reason why this week carries such weight. And the fact that you paused long enough to recognize that already shows your growth, your clarity, and your readiness for a new chapter like never before. The greatest lesson you can carry with you after this video is this: every sign sent to you has meaning, but you are the one who decides whether that meaning becomes action. Sagittarius is not the sign of waiting, you are the sign of movement. And this week, the universe has given you enough signs, enough truth, and enough timing for you to choose the path that aligns with your future. On a practical level, remember these 3 things. Trust your intuition. It has never led you in the wrong direction. Dare to speak your truth, even when it makes you tremble. And dare to move forward, even when the path isn't fully clear yet. If you feel like you're standing inside a major shift, share a bit of it in the comments. Sometimes your story becomes the sign another Sagittarius needs. And if you want to continue receiving messages meant specifically for Sagittarius energy, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Lastly, remember, you were born to go farther, shine brighter, and live freer than most people ever will. I'll see you in the next video, Sagittarius. A beautiful new chapter is waiting for you.